weekend before that. And I'm seeing, I haven't been able to make it yet, but I'm seeing all these really cool photos. They have baked goods, T-shirts that say Berkshires. There's also really cool T-shirts that 413 Shirts, I believe, is making that says Barkshires for the dog lovers of the world. I think that's really cute. 3 showrooms, more than a dozen vendors selling clothing, candles, handmade jewelry, baked treats, and more. New vendors every week. Again, that's at BBE Office Interiors every Saturday until Christmas from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Whew, look at that. And there's all this live music. Here's something that's happened since we unveiled Love Pittsfield. We knew there were cool things in Pittsfield. I mean, I did. And I see some of this live music every once in a while. But the live music scene is really popping in Pittsfield these days. Flatburger Society, Methuselah, Mission, Dottie's and their Domingo brunch on Sundays. So almost every night or day of the week, there is somewhere to go in Pittsfield for live music. It's really cool.
It's amazing.
Monday Night Jazz has been at Mission for, oh my gosh, he's saying it's the 10th year. Andy Werba spearheads Monday Night Jazz at Mission Restaurant, and that is still happening every Monday, which is so amazing. He's a great curator of the music scene in the Berkshires, so we do appreciate all that he does for the music scene. But all this live music that I'm talking about throughout the holidays and beyond is on lovepittsfield.com. Hancock Shaker Village, which typically is not open in the month of December, has opened for this holiday season for something called Hancock Holiday Nights. It's 15 wonder-filled nights in December. How beautiful. This picture they're using is of the Roundstone Barn, and they've put lights on the fence around the Roundstone Barn, which is also very cool. They're encouraging you to buy tickets in advance. Advanced purchase time tickets are actually required. So if you go to lovepittsfield.com, you can see where you can get tickets to this Hancock Shaker Village holiday nights. It's 5 to 8 p.m. various days, December 2nd through the 5th, 9th through the 12th, 16th through the 19th, and 27th through the 29th. Very beautiful. Hancock Shaker Village is just a gorgeous place any time of the year, and I think that they are doing a lot to make it even more festive for this event. It's a multi-sensory outdoor experience, including walking outdoors through the village at night with stops in 2 of our historic buildings. Takes approximately 45 minutes. Of course, dress for the weather. Winter clothing is strongly recommended at any time of year in the Berkshires, but mostly in December. All ages are welcome, and as I said, advanced purchase of time entry tickets are encouraged.
They have the most beautiful pictures on Facebook.
Oh, they do. They because of their setting, it's easy to make them beautiful, but I agree with you that what they post, we share them often because they're quite beautiful, for sure. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We are so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM in the PCTV studios on Federico Drive. I still laugh because I think someone pulled up when I came in to go to Spectrum, which we always joke with the PCTV. They haven't been here for years, but people still think that they're in this building. Note to everyone out there, Spectrum is now on Hubbard Avenue. Actually not in this building. So that's good to know. Mm-hmm. The week of Thanksgiving. Oh, this is the music. So we're talking about Small Business Saturday, which is Saturday, November 27th. We encourage always, every year, and this year more than ever, for people to shop downtown. Shop, not just downtown, shop locally. Shop locally in Pittsfield for all of your holiday gifts. And you will see a lot of them on display for this Small Business Saturday event. There's also, I'm looking at all of the events going on. So the music on North is the Midnight Anthem. That's what I was mentioning earlier. That's from 9:30 to 11:30 at the Marketplace Cafe, which will be lovely for a warm cup of cocoa or coffee. And then the Berkshire Athenaeum is so amazing. They are doing this thankful story walk and craft at the Berkshire Athenaeum on November 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So there's the thankful run starting at 9 a.m., which is very family friendly. It's a 5K, 3.1 miles. You can walk it, you can run it. We're not in it to win it here for this thankful run. I'll speak for most of the people that I know that are taking part. It's just a nice opportunity to get out and support the food pantries. You can purchase a hat, which is nice and cozy, and that will all go towards the food pantries. The run walk itself is free, but we want you to purchase that hat for the food pantries. So the family can do that. You can go to the Marketplace or Dottie's, or some places are open for brunch, like the new restaurant 101 in the Holiday Inn Express. I heard Mission is opening for brunch that day specifically. The Spot is opening on a Saturday, which they don't normally do. So all of these things are happening. So we are encouraging people to bring their families to Pittsfield and get outside. Bundle up, get outside, but also take advantage of all of the cool things happening downtown and beyond on that Saturday, November 27th.
You cannot get bored.
You cannot get bored. That is for sure. You cannot get bored. And while we're talking about all of the cool things happening in Pittsfield, Berkshire Theater Group is getting ready to open their now this holiday tradition of White Christmas. So everyone may remember that they have in the past done Christmas Carol. For years and years, Berkshire Theater Group has done a Christmas Carol. And this year, they are switching things up and doing White Christmas. And it is opening on December 3rd. It's Irving Berlin's White Christmas the Musical, a timeless tale of joy and goodwill about a song and dance team putting on a show in a magical Vermont inn, falling for a stunning sister act in the process. Full of dancing, laughter, and some of the greatest songs ever, which we'll all recognize, of course. The dazzling score features Blue Skies, Count Your Blessings, I Love a Piano, How Deep is the Ocean, and, of course, the unforgettable title song, White Christmas. It runs December 2nd through the 23rd, at Berkshire Theater Group's Colonial Theater in Pittsfield. Its tickets, of course, are on sale as we speak. The Beacon Cinema downtown now is known as Phoenix Theater's Beacon Cinema. They are ringing in the holiday season by bringing back the beloved animated film, The Polar Express. It's become a Yuletide tradition, and it takes the journey for discounted ticket prices during the week of December 3rd through the 9th, and you can bring the whole family for that. That's the one with Tom Hanks as the conductor.
That was fun.
Oh, it's so festive and wonderful. So lots of entities in Pittsfield are definitely getting into the holiday spirit. I do know that people were ready to get into the holiday spirit, the Christmas spirit, like after Halloween this year. Usually you wait until Thanksgiving to do this, but most of the people I know are like, we're putting up our lights, we're putting up our tree.
Yes.
So I think that by the first week of December, everyone will be in full force. And also this year, Hanukkah starts earlier than normal. November 28th is the first night of Hanukkah. So I think that is making people festive at the end of November, beginning of December as well. New Art Studio, which is on the corner of North and Union Street, is opening also for Small Business Saturday. It's called Shop Small Business Saturday and Artists Sunday. Meet the makers of one-of-a-kind original gifts in their own studios. Artists are excited to show and sell their latest artworks in all sizes and styles, including paintings, works on commission, ceramics, jewelry, metalworks, found object, and nature-based sculptures, fountain pens, music, and other unique gifts. So that's happening at New Art Studio at the corner of North and Union Street on Saturday, November 27th, and Sunday, November 28th. That is such a great place. And it's really cool because you can go and see where the artists are making all of this wonderful stuff in their studios.
Everything is here.
Everything is here. And Bev, we haven't even talked about the wreath. The wreaths.
That's one of my favorites.
I know, you are one of the artists. You're one of the OG artists, the originals, for sure. So the wreath art auction has been happening. This, we think, is the 7th year. Mm-hmm. And it typically happens on the first Friday of December during First Friday's Arts Walk. And in the last year, and this year again, we are turning it into a sale, kind of a grab and go, cash and carry sale, which we have artists. We have 25 to 30 different artists involved. Many people make more than one wreath, and you come in and can choose the wreath you want. This year, we will be open for sales 12:30 to 6:30 on Friday, December 3rd. Is that the 3rd or the 2nd? That's the 2nd. Friday, December 2nd is when the wreath art auction happens. It is during the first Friday of December. No, it's the 3rd. Friday, December 3rd. Don't anybody worry. Friday, December 3rd is the first Friday of the month. And that is when the wreath art auction happens. It's a grab and go sale from 12:30 to 6:30. If anyone is listening and would like to donate a wreath to this project, please reach out to us at the Office of Cultural Development. We're Cultural Pittsfield on Facebook. We're always happy to get more donations of wreaths because the more donations we get, the more money goes towards the food pantry. Again, that's South Church Food Pantry, which is spearheading the Thanksgiving Angels and so much more. Beyond that, every week, we had the Thanksgiving Angel behind the scenes volunteers on, and they talked all about the Thanksgiving Angels. But what people don't realize is that all of the stuff that happens when it's not Thanksgiving Angels, every week, there are so many volunteers behind the scenes. So we're super thankful for them always, and very happy that this wreath art sale will go directly to the food pantries once again.
And it's fun.
It's super fun. So Bev Prentice, who is operating the board, is an artist.
Ta-da!
In the Arts Walk. It's really fun to see who gets the wreath that you've made. And we used to be a lot better at that, but it's hard to keep track because there's so many wreaths. But we used to be a lot better at seeing who gets what wreath.
As long as it sells and people can use it for hunger, I'm happy.
I know. All the proceeds go towards the food pantry in Pittsfield, so we're super happy about that. So the first Friday's Arts Walk is Friday, December 3rd in Pittsfield, and the wreath art auction, wreath art sale will be a part of that. But also, this is I'm on the First Friday's Arts Walk.com website going through all of the things happening that night. Enjoy live music from the Berkshire Hills Chorus beginning at 5:30 downtown in the parklet in front of Marketplace Cafe. So that will be lovely while you're walking around downtown. Also, those new art studios that will be open for the weekend of Small Business Saturday and the Sunday, November 28th, they are also opening for holiday open studios on First Friday's Arts Walk on December 3rd from 5 to 8 p.m. Among those artists are Val Fox, Kathy Gideon, Caroline Kelly, Shani Porras, Eileen Richard, Marnie Shore, Sally Tiska Rice, Stephanie Besman, and Mick Daigle. So there will be a lot of artists there for sure. Those participating in the open studios will offer artwork and wares for sale that would be perfect for holiday gifting. I love it. Mm-hmm. And there is a new place downtown called Soma's Aromas. They're at 81 East Street. They will be open for First Friday's Arts Walk as well. They're presenting Mandalas in Bloom by Elizabeth Nelson for the month of December. So that's a great opportunity during First Friday's Arts Walk to shop and look at all the wonderful paintings and artwork on display at all of these places. Members of the Guild of Berkshire Artists will celebrate the holiday season during the month of December at TKG Real Estate at 137 North Street. So that's a good place, easily to stop by. And the exhibit is coordinated with an online show, which benefits the Berkshire United Way. So that's always a great partnership. The window, the Brothership Building window at 141 North Street is curated by the IS 183 Art School of the Berkshires. So that's always a great one to go by and see all of the beautiful work. MCLA is at 66 Allen Street, right next to City Hall in the same building as One Berkshire, and they will feature an art show by Molly Palulis for the month of December. And oh, that's beautiful. I'm looking. I have the honor of seeing photos, so you all need to go see these.
Yes,
Beautiful photos. Hotel on North is a part of First Friday's Arts Walk as well. They will be doing work by Scott Taylor, When Worlds Collide by Scott Taylor for the December Arts Walk. It's a sampling of the work Taylor created during the pandemic. Many of the paintings speak of containment, some visually looking outward, some inward, some return to a simpler time that we once knew, hoping to find comfort in our own existence. Again, we're talking about First Friday's Arts Walk on Friday, December 3rd, from 5 to 8 p.m. The wreath sale that I mentioned earlier is happening at the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts at 28 Rennie Avenue. That will go from 12:30 to 6:30 throughout the afternoon and part of the evening, and all sales will benefit the food pantry at South Congregational Church. We're super excited to be a part of that once again. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM in the beautiful studios, peaceful studios.
Very peaceful.
My name is Jen Glockner. I am the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. Always happy to say that and sometimes forgetful of the title. But Bev Prentice is here and she is operating the board for us. We're talking about all of the happenings over the next several weeks in Pittsfield and beyond, downtown and beyond, for the holidays, but also for Small Business Saturday, First Friday's Arts Walk. This is also great. The courthouse, the Berkshire Juvenile Court at 190 North Street, if you walk by there, you will notice some really cool things going on. They have an art display in their windows. Again, I do applaud downtown, the Brothership Building, and now this has happened a couple of times where they put this beautiful artwork, and they usually, for this case, they are partnering with Wacona High School art students, and they put the work in the window. So when you're walking downtown, you see all this beautiful work of art, and that will be highlighted for the First Friday's Arts Walk as well. Look at all of this. It's so wonderful. First Friday's Arts Walk is on Friday, December 3rd. From 5 to 8 p.m. The wreath sale will start earlier than that at 12:30 in the afternoon at the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts. And we're happy to have some of the OG wreath artists, including Beverly Prentice. But we have Jim Horsford, who's a potter at the Lichtenstein. He's going to do another wreath. Gretchen DiBartolo, who has been involved in the wreath art auction for years and years. And then several members of the Springside Gardening Group. They always come in with so many beautiful wreaths. So we thank all of the volunteers who donate the wreaths, because all of the money raised for that wreath sale will go directly to the food pantry at South Congregational Church. Huge shout out to them for the Thanksgiving Angels and more that they do just on a regular basis every week. All of the stuff that they do is so beautiful. We're happy that they're here and part of our community. Mm-hmm. All right, I did not start my timer on time.
I did.
Oh, you did, because you're wonderful.
You have about a minute and a half.
Oh, so see, we're getting to the end. I started my timer late, but thought that it was just fine. We want to remind everyone all of the wonderful things happening in Pittsfield and beyond, and thank everybody for the support that they have given for that Love Pittsfield campaign that we unveiled a couple of weeks back. The Office of Cultural Development spearheaded it, but we partnered up with a lot of city entities and Downtown Pittsfield Inc. and businesses downtown and beyond in Pittsfield, and we really appreciate all of the support. If you have something that you love about Pittsfield and you're putting it on social media, please use the hashtag #LovePittsfield and also tag us, Cultural Pittsfield Mass, on Instagram or Cultural Pittsfield on Facebook. Show us your love for Pittsfield because there is a lot to love about Pittsfield. We hope that everyone has a wonderful holiday week and season and a happy Hanukkah, which starts early this year on November 28th. Any questions about any of the events happening in Pittsfield, lovepittsfield.com has all of the answers that you need. Right? Anything else to add, Bev?
Don't think so.
Okay, don't miss all of the wonderful things happening in Pittsfield. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a good week.